is with us tonight. Derek, these two teams in about the last, say 14 months have played each other 5 times. They know each other well. Last year's games, they split regular season. Prairie Grove went over to Huntsville, won a game. They came over here, won a game last year, and then we won in the district final. This year, Prairie Grove has won both games, one by 8 points, one by 9, and now playing a third time again this year.
It's always amazing, Lynn. I don't know how many times we've matched up with Huntsville in the postseason. You know, they went to the 5A conference in the classification a couple of times since I've been at Prairie Grove anyway, but it always seems like when they're in the 4A and they're in our conference, whether it's the semifinals or the finals of a district tournament or regional tournament, seems like we always run into each other. Very familiar coaches, very familiar teams, a great tradition at both schools, and a great support from the community for both programs. It should be a good game tonight, Lynn. As you mentioned, both games we were able to win this year, but as you mentioned, they were both competitive games. So we're going to have our work cut out for us tonight against a very well-coached and talented Huntsville Lady Eagle team.
Well, I want to recognize our East Lab students working tonight's contest. We have Sean Oakes, who's producing, Dallin Howerton on the camera, got Miles Eubanks, our IT man, overseeing everything. Nacho Henry's over here. He changed up tonight. He's not got his nachos as usually he's knocking down a Subway sandwich.
He's eating fresh tonight. Eating fresh.
He needs something fresh, that's for sure. So, anyway, we're just a couple minutes away from a tip-off. As a reminder, Prairie Grove, regardless, will be playing in the state tournament next week with, with a win today. With a win today, they would be guaranteed a bye in the first round because this year the North gets 2 byes. They kind of rotate that around. This year it's the North's turn to get 2 byes. If they win, they'll get that. And that's a big help and advantage in trying to make that state final.
Absolutely, and it's not necessarily because you're going to play a quality team, although that is the case. You're going to play somebody good at the state tournament, but it gives you a chance to be fresh, Lynn. And as you know, that's a key part of that state tournament because those byes mean you have to play one less game that the opponent that you're going to be playing will have to play. And so if you can stay fresh and stay ready to go at that state tournament, it's going to be increase your chances of advancing even further. Huntsville tonight, Lynn, as far as the opponent, I watched them play last night. Speaking of freshness, they've got to play a back-to-back. They played Ozark last night. Ozark was the 2 seed out of the conference from the 4A. And it was a very competitive, tight ball game, a 4-quarter ball game that Huntsville had to really work hard to win that game. So we'll see how their legs are. They're not a real deep team. We'll see how fresh they are coming into this ball game tonight.
Well, and a note, Derek, is that our conference and the girls went 3-1. So our first, second, third seed all are in are going to advance to the state tournament. And the lone one it will be Pottsville, who will play Berryville later tonight. And then on the flip side, on the boys' side, it's just the opposite.
Yep.
The 4A4 went 3-1. Our lone from the north will be Huntsville, who will play later tonight. So
that's for the second straight year. I believe Huntsville is our lone representative from the boys, and I think 3 out of 4 made it last year.
Sorry for the interruption there. We got a mama duty.
If you want to go eat with the Dugan family after the game, I think they're headed to Fayetteville. So I think she just invited whoever's listening. Not sure where they're going, but we can find that out.
Yeah, that's what I was going to hear where we were going first. And the second thing I was going to was who was paying. And then I was going to decide where I was going to go or not. Well, we just got about a few seconds here. We're going to go to the PA, Doug Smith, for the national anthem, a moment of silence, and the starting lineups.
Regional tournament. Today's semifinal action between the Huntsville Lady Eagles and the Prairie Grove Lady Tigers. Before we get started, let's have a moment of silence, followed by the singing of our national anthem by Miss Katie Young.
Oh, say,
Now your starting lineups for tonight for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Huntsville Lady Eagles. A 6-foot senior post, number 40, Cheyenne Walking Stick. A 5'6" junior guard, number 10, Courtney McCone. A 5'7" junior guard, number 12, Gentry Gosminer. A 5'9" junior guard, number 23, Delaney Tipton. And a 5'4" sophomore guard, number 5, Michaela Watkins. Head coach for Huntsville, Charlie Berry, assisted by Greg McCone and Christy So. And now for your hometown Lady Tigers. At forward, a 5'9" sophomore, number 24, Sarah James Stone. At guard, a 5'3" junior, number 20, Henry Bartholomew. At guard, a 5'5" senior, number 21, Taylor Horton. At guard, a 5'6" senior, number 23, Maddie Horton. And at forward, a 5'7" senior, number 33, Ashley Cox. Head coach for Prairie, Kevin Frown, assistant coach, Shelly Dugan.
Okay, Derek, there are the starting lineups. We're getting ready for the tip. The Lady Tigers and the Lady Eagles, semifinal of the 4A North Regional. These two teams, as we mentioned, already played twice. Prairie Grove won the first one back in December by 8 and won the last one over in Huntsville by 9. Let's hope we can stretch it and go to 10. But
let's keep it going. Another great crowd. Both towns brought a lot of people here. Of course, hopefully the home court advantage pays off for us again. Got a good student section in the baseline down here for the Tigers.
Let's hope we can get off to a little bit better start.
Yes,
we have the last few games.
That's going to be a big key.
We've really struggled the past few. Long three-pointer on the way, and it's good. That's Michaela Watkins.
Now she can shoot it from the outside. She hit some big shots yesterday, played really well offensively for the Lady Eagles, and off to a good start there.
That wasn't from outside. Heck, that was outside the building almost.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Pretty deep
that
there.
was a deep three.
And the Lady Eagles start out in a 2-3 zone. We've seen lots of zone defenses this year. It's taken us a little while to get adjusted to them in the past. And as you said, Lynn, hopefully today we can get off to a better start offensively.
Looking inside is Harton looking for Sarah James Stone, not able to get that pass in there. Lady Tigers taking their time, being patient. Three-pointer by Bartholomew, no good. And ball goes out of bounds. Lady Eagles going to get it. 6:38 to go, just underway if you're joining us. Lady Eagles first possession, knocked down a three, and that's where we stand, 3-0.
Against the zone defense, Lynn, you want to move quickly, get good ball movement on both sides of the floor, cut through that zone and make the zone defense really work. There's a turnover there. It's Tipton a little bit out of control as she was breaking the press.
Well, I'll tell you, Derek, they did a good job of breaking the press.
Yes.
And then that I think it was so open she was surprised. She was really on a 3-1 break there.
It's a fine line when you're breaking that press. You want to be aggressive, but you have to be decisive. And that time, Tipton was a little bit indecisive as she came across the half-court line.
Like to see Maddie Harden get back on track a little bit. She's been a little sluggish from three the past couple of games, but she did end the last game with a couple of threes, and hopefully that'll carry over to this afternoon's contest.
Right now, Maddie running the baseline from side to side, trying to get an open look and see if Huntsville kind of falls asleep on her, but so far Huntsville locating where she is.
This 2-3 zone, they're really stretching out that bottom, watching that baseline like you said, Derek. An illegal screen on Ashley Cox. So 5:42 to go here in the first. Still no score for Lady Tiger. Coach Frow's going to take a 30-second. You know, Derek, what's happening is they're setting up. We're not getting any, you know, they're already set up their defense. It's hard to move that ball around and get some open shots. When we get in that, if we can get in a transition like a fast rebound and maybe get some transition points to open things up a little bit.
Yeah, that's a great point, Lynn. Berryville, as we talked about a lot, and I try not to keep harping on it, but our turnovers, our forced turnovers, are what created a lot of offense for us against Berryville and against Pulaski the other night. And so you mentioned the transition points. The points off of turnovers is a good way to do that too. The half-court offense is where we've struggled in the past few weeks, so we got to figure out a way to get some easy points against their half-court defense. But Huntsville's got some good size, and they're very disciplined with what they do as well.
Well, Sarah James knocks that one away.
In fact, that's my stat for the night, Lynn. I'm going to keep up with transition points and see the points off turnovers.
Well, here comes
see how that goes.
Gosviner gets it across the line, and there's Watkins who hit the three, and she's done the attack again. Well, she's about to set up. I think she's about to launch it again. We got defense in her face.
Well, Huntsville's always going to run motion offense, high-low, working that high post and low post area with their two big girls.
There's Watkins again, wide open three, no good this time. Rebound goes to Cox. And here comes, and Coach Froud's telling him, move it, get it down there.
That ball.
He wants to get down there quicker. And now they're set up again. So Huntsville able to get back, getting their defense. Coach Froud was trying to push them down. You could see him on the side, tell him to get it down, and now Lady Tigers got to make something in this half court.
And off of defensive rebounds, that's when you want to run if you can. And that time you got to give Huntsville credit. They got back.
Long three, no good. Rebound goes to Watkins. And now that is walking stick. She knocks it down. A 2-point shot, and it's 5-0.
A good start if you're a Lady Eagles fan. The Lady Tigers need to find a way to respond right here. Very critical that you don't let them get out in front of us a little bit too far as we started off another game a little bit slow on the offensive end.
Here's Taylor Harton for three. No good. Rebound's going to go to the Lady Tigers.
Great hustle that time by Stone.
Derek, don't look now, but we're halfway through the first quarter again, and no score. That's the fourth straight game that's happened. 4 straight.
Well,
here's Maddie Harden. No good. I'm sorry, Derek. I
thought we
were going to get a little bottom there. It didn't happen.
Yeah, I know it. It was close, Lynn. I would not be surprised to see Parker Lopez come into the game at some point. She's able to attack the zone off of the dribble a little bit, get inside, and make things happen.
There's a good rebound that time by Walking Stick. Walking Stick's 6'1". Nice job. And there's Walking Stick again. She puts it back up. Lady Eagles up 7-0. 3:20 to go here in the first quarter. And here comes 4 reserves going to come in.
Well, we've got to have better ball movement, Lynn. We're getting some open three-point shots, but we've got to attack the zone off the dribble. There you go, Maddie. Just take the ball to the basket.
Maddie's going to get fouled at the 3:07 mark.
Foul on Huntsville, number 10, Courtney McComb. Harton at the line, shooting 2.
And Maddie Harton misses that first free throw.
And the Prairie Grove, number 10, Taylor Doss. Number 3, Parker Lopez. Number 22, Cassidy Sapp.
So Cassidy Sapp, Taylor Doss, Parker Lopez into the game. Taylor Harton, Sarah James Stone, Bartholomew go out, and Maddie Harton makes the first point, and coming in for her is Kylie Scott. So 7-1, and both teams have only one foul, so I expect Prairie Grove to get very aggressive here defensively. And gets it to Tipton. Tipton on the drive. Well, I'm surprised Watkins didn't take that. And there's a nice play, turnaround, goes in. Now 9-1 lead as Tipton goes in. So some balanced scoring for the Lady Eagles. Tipton with 2, Walking Stick with 4, Watkins with a 3, and there's a steal by Watkins. Watkins going to lay it up and in. It's 11-1. The Lady Tigers You know, you and I talked about we couldn't keep getting these slow starts.
That's
That
right.
somebody was gonna get us. They've got us here in the first quarter, 11-1.
And it's still no time to panic right now for the Lady Tigers. Still lots of time in this ball game left, but we got to start getting some better looks offensively.
And walking stick blocks a shot. Coach Frow's going to send those starters back in. An 11-1 start for the Lady Eagles. They want to get into the regional finals and know that they got a bye going in that state. Oh, that was a walk.
Yeah,
Didn't call it.
thought she drug her foot. No call.
There's Tipton.
goodness.
Goes in. It's 13-1.
Well, the recipe, if you want to beat the Lady Tigers, Lynn, has been for us to have a cold offensive shooting out from the outside, and then for teams to dominate us with their size, because we've been outsized quite a few times, and right now you can tell Huntsville really stressing to take the ball inside against us and use their size advantage. They're doing a great job of it so far.
Well, it's 13-1. The Lady Tigers need some offense. We've talked about this this is the fourth game in a row where we've got off to a slow start. The other games, we've kept it close defensively. Tonight, that's not happening. The Lady Eagles have jumped on us 13-1. There's Bartholomew drive. She's going to get fouled. Free throws now. We haven't made a field goal yet. We haven't had a lot of shots, and the ones we have not gone in.
Lynn, how many times have we tried to take the ball to the basket? 3 or 4, and now twice you've seen it pay off for us. We've gotten to the free throw line. I know you're going to get your shot blocked a few times by the big girls inside, but the more you can be aggressive against them and not get yourself into too much trouble, it's going to pay off for you in the long run. Nice job by Camry there.
And she makes them both, and so now it's 13-3. All points coming from the line so far for the Lady Tigers. And here comes the Lady Eagles. They trying to get her across the timeline. Oh, I thought she may have picked up that pivot. No call. And there is, wow. No foul call, but the ball's going to go to Prairie Grove. 1:11 left here. Prairie Grove could get a couple baskets here before the end of the quarter and close this lead. It's 13-3. And like you said, a lot of time, and this isn't insurmountable.
Not by any means. And our defense is going to allow us to stay in this ball game.
Bartholomew for 3, no good. Rebound's going to go to Watkins.
We were kind of fortunate last time down the floor. Walking stick missed the shot.
Yeah.
She had a nice open look at it. We got to make sure we have some help defenders whenever we get a post-entry pass like they did on the last possession.
A lot of banging going on inside. They're going to get walking stick. So the one thing I'm looking at here, there's 4 fouls on Huntsville here in the first quarter. Prairie Grove with just 1. Huntsville fans don't like that call.
Yeah, and Huntsville is not a deep team at all, Lynn. They only like to play 6 or 7 girls if they can help it.
No call, and nice job by Ashley. Here's a three-pointer by Bartholomew. No good. We just can't get the fall, Derek. We've had a few looks, just not able to get them to go down.
I think the girls are pressing a little bit right now, Lynn, and I think we've seen that the past few games, as you mentioned, and just got to relax a little bit. Get that first shot to fall, and things will kind of snowball from there, hopefully anyway. But Huntsville has been up to the challenge so far tonight.
Tipton gets the ball in. They get it to Watkins. They break the press. And there is – that was Doss knocking away. Coach Helder a little slow getting
Was he?
Yeah.
Did we lose a few seconds
We lost
there?
about a second that time.
Come on, Coach.
Nice job by Tipton.
there
She's
we
going to be
go.
over the back. Nice job by, I think it was Sarah James Stone.
Yeah, outstanding position that time. The only way Tipton was going to get that ball is if she had to go through Stone that time. And a nice job by Sarah holding her off, forcing another foul on the Lady Eagles. Got to go, though, Lynn. 6 seconds left.
There's Doss for 3. Bottom! What a way to end the quarter. Whoa, we needed that. The reserve comes in. Taylor Doss. She hits the 3, 13-6. So they've been down as many as 12, now down to 6. Let's take the first quarter break. Lady Tigers trail the Lady Eagles 13.
Love God, love others, serve others. The simple motto of Prairie Grove Christian Church. Whether supporting missionaries in Japan, in Africa, doing mission work in Cambodia and Haiti, or building homes in Texas, or fun for the entire family with Upward Basketball and Cheerleading, you'll find our members seeking to show love for God through love for our neighbors. If you are looking for a church home, we invite you to experience PGCC firsthand. We have convenient service times on Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m., and we have exciting ministries for your children and teens. Prairie Grove Christian Church, serving Western Washington County and beyond. Love God, love others, serve others. Prairie Grove Christian Church.
Okay, we're back. And a first quarter, Derek, we've been talking about it for over a couple weeks now that, we've had these slow starts. And, we had one against Gravett, and then we got got 7 3-pointers for our first point. Tonight, we did not get a field goal, Derek, until the last shot of the quarter.
Yeah, and now we get the ball, Lynn, so a potential chance to cut that lead from 10 down to 4 possibly.
Bottom, there we go. It's down to 4. We've been down as many as 12, Derek. We're down to 4, and we're just starting the second quarter. And now the pressure's coming. Almost. Man.
Oh, why did she not pass the ball?
That
Goodness
was, you know
gracious.
what? Wow, Walking Stick was by herself.
She was.
Tipton took it in. Maddie Harton, that's probably a pretty good foul. At least you're going to make her earn it from the line.
Just Maddie's first foul. She and Cox are the only players for the Lady Tigers with a foul.
And Tipton makes the free throw. It's 14-9. I imagine you're going to see a lot of pressure defense here in this quarter from the Lady Tigers. She makes them both. And here comes, look how quick we're getting it down this time.
Yeah, I think that was a point of emphasis after that first quarter.
Three-pointer, bottom, there we go. It's 15-12. 3 straight three-pointers, and just like that, the Lady Tigers are back in business.
Yeah, we were hoping for a snowball effect if we could just get one shot to go, and so far that's been the case. Lady Tigers heating up from the outside. Look at Doss hustling from behind.
Boy,
knock that ball away.
She is that spark plug that comes in she hit that. She does it defensively, offensively. Boy, I love to see the intensity in what she plays with.
And she's improved her game so much offensively this year, Lynn. She
walked, and there we go, just like that. Another turnover, and now the Lady Tigers with a chance to close this lead even more.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get the momentum here and turn the tide here as the crowd starts to get into it a little bit, apply a little bit of pressure to Huntsville, see how they respond to it.
Well, Lady Tigers been down 13-1. There's Harton, bottom! It's a tie-ball game, Mr. Dugan, 15-all.
Lynn, we scored 12 points in the last minute and 7 seconds.
And we didn't score any.
Didn't score for the first 7 minutes. Yeah. We did not hit a field goal.
And now it's going to be, is that going to be Doss or Harton? Let's see who they call it on. It's going to be on Doss.
Foul on Prairie Grove, number 10, Taylor Doss.
It's all tied up at 15.
Well, 12 of our 15 points now from beyond the three-point line.
With the ball is Gosviner. There's Tipton looking inside for Walking Stick.
Great help side from Maddie Harton.
And Watkins with the ball. She hit that early 3 to start the game. You know, we talked about the Lady Tigers not scoring for a while. It's been a little while for the Lady Eagles now.
Yes, it has.
Walking Stick knocks it into the hands of Doss. The Lady Tigers with a chance to take their first lead of the game. Here's Lopez. There's Taylor Harton to Maddie Harton.
Well, Huntsville, if they want to have a chance to win this game, we're not going to stay cold for long. We never have. Even though we got off to
Oh, they're going to get a
walk there. But they better start getting out on the shooters for sure, Lynn, if Huntsville wants a chance to win this. And you got the Harton girls and Doss. You add Bartholomew into the mix from the outside. You got lots of ways that we can score.
And Lopez will start penetrating the inside as well. So all tied up at 15, 5:45. There's Doss with a steal. Here she comes. Down the floor. Lays it up. No good. Rebound goes to Maddie Harton. Doss with it. Now she'll try a 3. Bottom! Wow! That's 5 5 3-pointers, Derek. 5 3-pointers. It's 18-15.
Another 3 points off of a forced turnover for the Lady Tigers.
And Coach Berry takes a timeout. Let's take it with him. 5:20 to go. Lady Tigers now on top, 18-15.
PG Telco is the proud sponsor of PGTigersOnline.com, where you can find out all the very latest of what's going on with all the sports teams right here in Prairie Grove. But PG Telco is more, a lot more. They offer phone, internet, long-distance services, and bundles, making it all affordable. And that includes DirecTV. For your home or office, staying connected to the fast-paced world is as easy as calling PG Telco. Call 846-7200. That's 846-7200. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress.
Well, Derek, what a run.
Yeah, 17-2 run, Lynn, since we had a 12-point deficit midway through the first quarter. Lady Tigers respond, and Lynn, now we've got 9 points off of Huntsville turnovers.
Here's
another chance for a
5-second. And I'll tell you what, Derek, what a difference about 3 minutes on the clock makes.
All those 17 points, or 15 points, has come within the last 3 minutes, Lynn.
And all from the three-point line.
Yeah, that's right.
Here comes Lopez. She dribbles it. She walk. No call. Well, we got a break there. And now they're going to as much as that may have at the end been ours, Lopez went across the floor.
I thought she did too, but in the end, we get a chance to set up our press defense. Huntsville gets the ball back.
18-15 Lady Tigers.
Huntsville seems a little rattled, Lynn, since we've gotten some three-point shots to fall. They've not executed as well offensively.
Well, and that was a good timeout by Coach Berry. He's been doing it a long time.
It was a good timeout, but they came out of the timeout and immediately turned the ball over.
But still, he did,
calm them down a little bit. Hopefully, if you're a Huntsville fan. Yep.
Well, the Lady Tigers have got their fans. They've been on their feet. The student sections woke up, and another miss. And here come the Lady Tigers. Here comes Lopez getting it down. Here's Harton. She's going to go baseline, and she's going to get fouled by number 4 into the game. That is Macy Campbell now in the game for Huntsville. 4:33 to go in the first half. Wow. Oh, she had it for a second. And now it's going to just toss it back to Taylor Harton.
Well, so far Huntsville has played 6 girls. Prairie Grove has played 9. We hope that factor, energy-wise, pays off for us heading down the stretch in what looks like is going to be a close game all the way through 4 quarters.
Here comes Lopez. Makes some contact, no call, and Lady Eagles are on the attack.
Pretty good defense there by the...
That was a walking stick, did a good job.
Walking stick, yep.
Long cross. There's Watkins set up for 3. No good. Nice box out by Lopez. Lopez gives up a few inches there to Tipton, but she's able to get the rebound. There's Harton. Kicks it out. There's Maddie, a long 3. No good. Rebound goes back. The ball's on the floor, and they're going to call. It's going to be a jump ball. That's going to go to the Lady Eagles.
Boy, Maddie eyed that one from deep, and it almost went in, Lynn. It was a good look for her.
Cox is going to come in for Stone. 3:38 to go, 18-15. Lady Tigers were down 13-1, made a heck of a run, and now, wow, there's a walk and a foul. Neither one of them called. Nice drive by Gosfiner. So they break a long string without scoring for a bit. It's 18-17.
I don't think Coach Froud necessarily minds that, Lynn, because the pace of the game is...
Look at that drive and unable to convert. But nice hustle by Ashley Cox.
Yeah, absolutely. Great save by Ashley to get the ball back to Lopez.
She's in the same mold as Callie Robinson, Brooke Barnett. That's Ashley Cox, that same get those loose balls.
Yeah, you say that every time one of those girls graduates. Somebody else has to step up and fill that role, and you just wonder who it's going to be next year, because somebody will step into that role that Ashley's played so well for us this year and really throughout her career.
And now here's Maddie Harton with the ball. Lady Tigers being patient. Three-pointer, that's going to be short. That may have gotten tipped even. Oh, Ashley almost got it. I'm not so sure that ball didn't get tipped. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because that was way short, and Doss is usually not that far off when she misses. So I think Ashley thought it wasn't tipped, so she tried to hustle for the ball. You can't fault her for her effort right there, but out of bounds against the Lady Tigers.
And
now, Lynn, you see
force a turnover.
The fatigue and the pressure causes you to start making mistakes, and there's another turnover for the Lady Eagles. They were handling the ball well early in the game, but as this game wears on, we'll see if it wears them down and we're able to take advantage of it.
18-17. Both teams have had big runs in this game.
And Huntsville, Lynn, I'm not paying attention as well, that they've gotten out of their zone defense and gone to a man-to-man. We've shot them out of the zone defense.
Now we'll probably start attacking that basket a little more.
Yep.
2 minutes to go here in the first half.
It's one of those things, that zone defense that Huntsville was running. It looks great whenever the other team's not hitting shots. But
there's Doss for three. No good. Rebound goes to Tipton. Going to be fouled by Cox. That's the fourth team foul on Prairie Grove.
And then we've been stuck on 18 points for a while now too. So
about 2.5 minutes.
Yeah,
so
we've got to finish this quarter strong, just as we did the first quarter.
That's second foul on Ashley, so she's going to come out. Stone's going to come in, and to Huntsville's credit, they've been here at the 6 foul mark for a while. We could have gone into 1-1, and if we do, we're not going to get but a couple minutes of benefit from it at this point. Campbell with three, no good. Rebound should be, whoa. Wow. I thought that may have gone off of walking stick, but
that was a 50-50 call. It was hard to tell right there.
Nonetheless, Lady Eagles have it. And Tipton gets it, and she's going to give it back to Campbell.
There's some fans in the stands that disagree with my assessment on that, though, Lynn. Good help by
Doss.
Taylor Doss. We get the ball back anyway.
Nice hustle. Doss has been a huge difference here in the
she
second
really has.
quarter.
Been a spark plug, as you mentioned.
1 minute, 10 seconds to go. Lady Tigers. And the Lady Tigers may wait for the last shot here.
Yeah, play with the lead. You want to be aggressive, but at the same time, you don't want to give Huntsville an opportunity to take the lead before we go into the halftime break.
Right, I thought we might go for the last shot, but Lopez puts it up, no good. And here comes Watkins down for the Lady Eagles.
It was a good drive by Parker inside. She got a good look at the basket, didn't get it to go in.
Now moving around, Watkins for three, and she knocks it down. That's her second three, and she gives the Lady Eagles the lead again at 20-18.
And she's had some open looks, Lynn. That's her second three-point basket of the night. She's got 8 points to lead the Huntsville scorers. Got to start locating her, and that's where you run into a problem. When you're helping inside on the big girls, you kind of leave yourself vulnerable at times on the outside. Got to find a way to do both and defend both.
Looks like the Lady Tigers will take the last shot this time. We're down to 10 seconds. 20-18, Lady Eagles lead. Stone for three. And no good. She got it off barely in time. But after 1 quarter or 1 half of play, the Lady Eagles lead the Lady Tigers 20-18. But Derek, after that start, it could have been a heck of a lot worse.
Yeah, you're exactly right. To be down 2 after being down 12 so early in the ball game, I think we'll take it at this point. Lots of teaching points and coaching points at the halftime break and adjustments to be made by both coaches. Lynn for Huntsville, Watkins leads the way with 8 points at the break. And for the Lady Tigers, Taylor Harton and Taylor Doss, both with 6 points. All 3-point baskets there for the Lady Tigers. And we've outscored them 9-4 off the turnovers, Lynn.
And Bartholomew's picked up a couple of free throws.
Maddie
Harton
with
four. All right. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in about 8 minutes for the second half.
You're listening to a broadcast of the Prairie Grove Tigers at pgtigersonline.com.
The Arkansas Activities Association believes that athletes are taught many things through sports. In addition to the skills, they learn self-control, ideals of fair play and honesty, respect for authority, and for opposing players. To learn these values results in maximum benefits from his or her athletic experiences.
The Arkansas Activities Association believes that athletes are taught many things through sports. In addition to these skills, they learn self-control, ideals of fair play and honesty, respect for authority, and for opposing players. To learn these values results in maximum benefits from his or her athletic experiences.
The Arkansas Activities Association believes that athletes are taught many things through sports. In addition to these skills, they learn self-control, ideals of fair play and honesty, respect for authority, and for opposing players. To learn these values results in maximum benefits from his or her athletic experiences.
The Arkansas Activities Association supports good sportsmanship. All spectators have a responsibility while watching an athletic contest because their actions influence high school youth. It is important that they display the best of sportsmanship to help instill proper attitudes and ideals in these youth.
The Arkansas Activities Association recognizes that an athlete represents more than themselves in athletic competition. They represent their team, their fellow students, their teachers, and their community. Athletes who display good sportsmanship reflect high moral standards.
The Arkansas Activities Association recognizes that athletes represent more than themselves in athletic competition. They represent their team, their fellow students, their teachers, and the community. Athletes who display good sportsmanship reflect high moral standards.
Everett Chevrolet, proud sponsors of Prairie Grove High School athletics, and also proud of their huge inventory, both new or used. You'll find what you're looking for at Everett Chevrolet. Are you looking for the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size truck on the road? You're looking for the Chevy Silverado, and they've got them. How about the Chevy Camaro? How about the Chevy Corvette? It's all waiting for you at Everett Chevrolet. Family-owned and customer-friendly. Everett Chevrolet, I-49 at Elm Springs Road. Everett Chevrolet says, go Tigers. For over 100 years, the Luganville name has served the area of Prairie Grove with honor and integrity in a family's most dire time. 4 generations of excellence in service. All aspects of caring for your loved one are handled with tender care, as well as with the honor and dignity they deserve. The type of service, the monument, every single aspect is handled with that special Luganville care, including the opportunity to work with them on pre-planning. If you have any questions, please call 846-2141. That's 846-2141. Lloyd Wayne Luganville, Stacy Luganville, J.C. Dobbs stand ready to continue that Luganville tradition. For more information, they invite you to visit their website, luganville.com.
The sky's the limit with MyBlue checking from Arvest Bank. With MyBlue, you'll sleep better at night knowing your checking account helps safeguard you and your family against identity theft, covering all types of identity fraud events, financial or otherwise, anywhere in the world. You'll be able to deposit a check to MyBlue just by using your smartphone, and you'll have the freedom of more branches and more hours. Have higher expectations about banking? Make the switch to MyBlue checking, only from Arvest Bank.
Zing. Is it the work of a rocket scientist from NASA? Is it artificial intelligence from a distant planet? Zing is the new internet broadband service from PG Telco with speeds up to 50 megabits per second. No data caps and an online security feature that makes daily digital activity safe and reliable. Your internet used to be high speed. Now it's more like intergalactic. Zing delivers the experience of digital connections in remarkable ways, and it's ready to help you in takeoff. All you got to do is call PG Telco 846-7200. That's 846-7200.
Love God, love others, serve others. The simple motto of Prairie Grove Christian Church. Whether supporting missionaries in Japan, in Africa, doing mission work in Cambodia and Haiti, or building homes in Texas, or fun for the entire family with Upward Basketball and Cheerleading, you'll find our members seeking to show love for God through love for our neighbors. If you are looking for a church home, we invite you to experience PGCC firsthand. We have convenient service times on Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m., and we have exciting ministries for your children and teens. Prairie Grove Christian Church, serving Western Washington County and beyond. Love God, love others, serve others. Prairie Grove Christian Church.
PG PG Telco is the proud sponsor of PGTigersOnline.com, where you can find out all the very latest of what's going on with all the sports teams right here in Prairie Grove. But PG Telco is more, a lot more. They offer phone, internet, long-distance services, and bundles, making it all affordable. And that includes DirecTV. For your home or office, staying connected to the fast-paced world is as easy as calling PG Telco. Call 846-7200. That's 846-7200. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. Chevrolet, proud sponsors of Prairie Grove High School athletics, and also proud of their huge inventory, both new or used. You'll find what you're looking for at Everett Chevrolet. Are you looking for the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size truck on the road? You're looking for the Chevy Silverado, and they've got them. How about the Chevy Camaro? How about the Chevy Corvette? It's all waiting for you at Everett Chevrolet. Family-owned and customer-friendly. Everett Chevrolet, I-49 at Elm Springs Road. Everett Chevrolet says, go Tigers. For over 100 years, the Lugan Buell name has served the area of Prairie Grove with honor and integrity in a family's most dire time. 4 generations of excellence in service. All aspects of caring for your loved one are handled with tender care, as well as with the honor and dignity they deserve. The type of service, the monument, every single aspect is handled with that special Lugan Buell care, including the opportunity to work with them on pre-planning. If you have any questions, please call 846-2141. That's 846-2141. Lloyd Wayne Lugan Buell, Stacy Lugan Buell, J.C. Dobbs stand ready to continue that Lugan Buell tradition. For more information, they invite you to visit their website, luganbuell.com.
The sky's the limit with My Blue checking from Arvest Bank. With My Blue, you'll sleep better at night knowing your checking account helps safeguard you and your family against identity theft, covering all types of identity fraud events, financial or otherwise, anywhere in the world. You'll be able to deposit a check to My Blue just by using your smartphone, and you'll have the freedom of more branches and more hours. Have higher expectations about banking? Make the switch to My Blue checking, only from Arvest Bank.
Zing. Is it the work of a rocket scientist from NASA? Is it artificial intelligence from a distant planet? Zing is the new internet broadband service from PG Telco with speeds up to 50 megabits per second. No data caps and an online security feature that makes daily digital activity safe and reliable. Your internet used to be high speed. Now it's more like intergalactic. Zing delivers the experience of digital connections in remarkable ways, and it's ready to help you in takeoff. All you got to do is call PG Telco 846-7200. That's 846-7200.
Love God, love others, serve others. The simple motto of Prairie Grove Christian Church. Whether supporting missionaries in Japan, in Africa, doing mission work in Cambodia and Haiti, or building homes in Texas, or fun for the entire family with Upward Basketball and Cheerleading, you'll find our members seeking to show love for God through love for our neighbors. If you are looking for a church home, we invite you to experience PGCC firsthand. We have convenient service times on Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m., and we have exciting ministries for your children and teens. Prairie Grove Christian Church, serving Western Washington County and beyond. Love God, love others, serve others. Prairie Grove Christian Church.
All right, Derek, we're back for the second half, and it was a tale of two quarters, really. It was 13-1 from late in the first quarter. Prairie Grove hit a three to make it, well, that was 13-3. They hit a three, made it 13-6, and then jumped very quickly on the first part of the second quarter, able to get up to 18-15 lead. But Huntsville scored the last 5 points and lead at 20-18.
Yeah, we've been stuck on 18 points now for the last three and a half minutes of the second quarter. So important for us not to dig ourselves into a hole. But Lynn, as you know, the three point basket is the great equalizer, and you saw how quickly it can change the complexion of the game when we start hitting our three-point shots. We went from a 12-point deficit to a 3-point lead.
We got the original starters back in. Harton, Bartholomew, Sarah James Stone, and Ashley Cox all in the game.
And Huntsville comes out in their man-to-man defense. They've kind of scrapped the zone.
And there's Ashley Cox. Going to get a jump ball, going to go to the Lady Eagles. Not a bad jump ball loss for us there because it was our possession that they would have gotten. So,
yeah, exactly. And it was a little bit of a quick call, quick whistle on the jump ball. Thought we actually might have been able to gain possession of it if they would have let it go a second or two longer, but Huntsville takes over.
Lady Eagles.
Lynn, we played great defense in that second quarter.
And one. Yeah, we did, but there's walking stick inside. And that, she's rushed a couple of shots.
Yeah.
That time she took her time, got squared up, able to hit the backboard and go in, and now chance for the old-fashioned three.
Where that really hurts us too, Lynn. That's the third foul on Ashley Cox. She's going to have to come out of the ball game.
She misses the free throw. Cox gets the rebound.
Lynn, the Lady Eagles 2 out of 3 at the free throw line. Lady Tigers 3 out of 4 in the first half. Not a whole lot of free throws being shot by either team.
Stone coming baseline. She's going to kick it back out to Harton. 22-18, Lady Tigers trail. Ooh. Three-pointer. No good from Maddie Harton. Lady Eagles trying to stretch that lead. And they need to, if you're a Lady Eagle fan, that you want to try to get this lead because you know how quick Lady Tigers can get back. There's another. That time she rushed it, Derek.
Yep.
We talked about it.
And I think she was a little off balance there. Walking six got to make a better move to go up strong that time. She overshot it. Lady Tigers get possession of the ball with the chance to cut into the lead. Desperately need some points, Lynn. Now we're going on about 5.5 minutes without any points at all.
There's, no good that time. I'm sorry, that was Maddie Harton. And we missed 2 threes already.
Yeah, I think Maddie knew that one was off. As soon as she shot it, she started trying to chase down a rebound.
There's Campbell. Campbell knocks it down. Macy Campbell comes to the game, and now Lady Eagles have scored 9 straight, and it's 18-24.
It's been a game of runs so far, and Lady Tigers need to stop the bleeding, as they say.
And there's going to be the first foul of the second half on Huntsville, 24-18.
Huntsville, number 23, Delaney Tipton. Back in the Prairie Grove, number 3, Parker Lopez.
Lopez comes in for Cox, who's now got 3 fouls.
Well, now we're really undersized. Great pass there.
Oh. And now Sarah James Stone going to get a chance to go line a foul on walking stick. That's her second foul, the team's second.
Well, that was a great inbounds play from Coach Froud, and I would imagine that's a new play because Huntsville was caught off guard a little bit that time as Sarah came across the lane wide open that time.
And Sarah hits that first free throw. It's 24-19. Doss is going to come in for Maddie Harton. And she makes them both.
Big free throws there. Lady Tigers now 5 out of 6 at the free throw line.
And there's Doss. She gets the steal. There's Taylor Harton for 3. No good. Rebound goes to Sarah James Stone. There's Harton for 3 again. Bottom! Just like that. 24-23.
Taylor Harton, her third 3 of the ball game. That's now 12 points off of Huntsville turnovers. The lead is down to 1, just like that on one possession.
And nice job by Bartholomew to knock it away from Goswiener.
You got to credit Taylor Doss for forcing the turnover, Lynn, and then Sarah James Stone for chasing down the loose ball on the offensive rebound and giving Taylor a wide open opportunity from the baseline to knock down that 3.
There's walking stick and an easy basket.
Yeah, they've got such a size advantage on us now, Lynn.
She's 6'1", and let's see, Sarah James Stone is 5'9", so a few inches there. 26-23.
With Ashley Cox on the bench with the 3 fouls, Huntsville has a chance to take advantage of their size. Lady Tigers really going to have to play team defense.
You can't leave her open. It's 29-23. Macy Campbell's come off the bench, and she's contributed 5 points.
Well, she's the only player off the bench that's been in the game for Huntsville. That lead is back up to 6.
And just like that, they got a 6-point lead. So, three-pointer, bottom. There we go.
Taylor Hartland on fire tonight. 4 3-point baskets for her. She's got 12 points to lead the way for the Lady Tigers. Keep chipping away at that lead.
Good defense that time, and look at the hustle by Doss. Here come the Lady Tigers on the attack. Here comes Taylor Harton. She gets the Sarah James Stone goes up. She's going to get fouled. 29-26.
Foul on Huntsville, number 5, Michaela Watkins. Stone at the line, shooting 2.
So Sarah James Stone with a chance to cut this lead. First one's on the way. Got it. It's down to a 2-point lead. Now a chance to cut it to 1. Maddie Harton comes in for Camry Bartholomew. 3:39 to go here in the third. Second one is good. 29-28.
4 huge free throws from Stone at the line, Lynn. 4 out of 4.
And they're going to get Doss that time. That's going to be her second. I'm sorry, Derek.
No, you're good. I was just going to make the comment. Stone shooting the ball really well. Those are big points in a game like this. Lady Tigers overall, 7 out of 8 from the free throw line.
That's better than we've been doing the last few games.
Yeah, definitely.
That's double dribble there. Come on. Be careful, Taylor. Yep, she picked up that third. She's going to have to come out. She's been such a big part of this Prairie Grove comeback earlier in the game, and now she's got to come out. She's got 3 fouls with 3:18 to go.
And we've hit 7 3-point baskets, 21 out of our 28 points. And I just now noticed, Lynn, we've not hit a 2-point shot this game.
I was just about to say the rest of them are from the free throw line.
Wow.
Taylor Harton came to give help side that time. Just she's at a disadvantage height-wise.
Yeah, she was in the right position, but Tipton, with her size, able to just go right over the top of her to score that basket.
Bartholomew for 3, no good. Rebound is Stone, and she's going to be fouled by Tipton.
Sarah James Stone causing all kinds of problems for Huntsville, getting those offensive rebounds, and then more importantly, she's making them pay by getting to the free throw line and scoring points.
And she makes it again.
All 5 of Stone's points have come from the free throw line and make that 6 as the lead is back down to 1. Full court pressure again from the Lady Tigers.
31-30. Well, I thought Watkins had a moment there. She's going to shoot that 3. Defense tightening up a little bit for the Lady Tigers. 2.5 to go here in the third. There's Campbell for 3. She's hot.
Man, she is.
34-30. Macy Campbell's come off the bench. She's got 8 points. She's tied. Look at their balanced scoring, Derek.
Yeah,
They got 4 players with 8 points.
Yeah, but the problem for the Lady Tigers is we're so mismatched size-wise. We have to respect their inside game, and that's leaving us a little bit vulnerable on the outside, and Campbell taking advantage of it.
There's the first 2-point basket of the game. Comes with 1:58 to go in the third quarter as Parker Lopez knocks it down.
Took us 22 minutes to get our first 2-point basket of the game, and we're still just down 2 points.
That's not all bad if you're making 3-pointers, though,
right,
Derek.
oh, yeah. Now turnover for Huntsville. Unforced there as they throw it into the stands.
I think she was upset with some of the officials' call early in the game. I think that's who she was throwing the ball at that time. I'm just kidding if for folks are listening.
Could have been.
1:38 to go here in the third quarter. It's 34-32. Lady Eagles in the lead. Now Lopez trying to go against Tipton. Kicks it out. There's Bartholomew for three. In and out.
Oh, my goodness.
Stone with the rebound. Now here comes Lopez. She gives it back, and now back out, and the Lady Tigers will start it over.
Stone once again with an offensive rebound.
There's Bartholomew, and she's going to get fouled. That's 16 fouls, so the Lady Tigers will be in the 1-and-1. I believe that's 6, or did they just mark the 5? Did you get it up there? Did that automatically do? Okay, so it's 5.
He gets that first before he gets the player fouled. Yep.
Now it's 33-34, 113. Bartholomew can tie the game.
Lady Tigers 10 of 11 at the line.
Well, they got numbers if they can get it out, but Lady Tigers able to get defense back there. Watkins inside the 3 and knocks it down. That's a 2-point basket. 36-33. All the Bartholomew's points tonight have come from the free throw line.
Yep, the same thing with Sarah James Stone. 6 points for her, 3 points for Camry.
45 there. Oh, I thought she was going to go take that 3. There's a 3 from Lopez. No good. Rebound. Oh, they're going to get Harton with the over the back. 36-33.
It's okay. Good hustle from Taylor. Just Taylor's first foul of the ball game. She was going hard for the offensive rebound. Got a little body contact there, and the referee called it. Now we're about to force a 5-second call. That's our ball.
That should be our ball, and it is.
Great hands that time by Camry Bartholomew, knocking the ball away from Huntsville, and it actually went off Huntsville's foot. We get possession of it. Chance to take the lead again, Lynn.
Got to get the ball in. 37.9 seconds to go.
Coach Froud going to play for one shot possibly as he spreads the floor.
No foul call, and I think she got the contact, but no foul call. Now Lady Eagles with a chance to increase their lead. 5 fouls to 4. Don't leave Campbell open.
10 seconds now on the clock.
And there's Campbell. Watkins. Oh. Well, the Lady Tigers will have the possession going in the fourth quarter, still down by 3. We got one more quarter to play. Lady Eagles 36, Lady Tigers 33. Back for the fourth quarter in moments.
For over 100 years, the Luganbuehl name has served the area of Prairie Grove with honor and integrity in a family's most dire time. 4 generations of excellence in service. All aspects of caring for your loved one are handled with tender care, as well as with the honor and dignity they deserve. The type of service, the monument, every single aspect is handled with that special Luganbuehl care, including the opportunity to work with them on pre-planning. If you have any questions, please call 846-2141. That's 846-2141. Lloyd Wayne Luganbuehl. Stacy Luganbuehl, J.C. Dobbs stand ready to continue that Luganbuehl tradition. For more information, they invite you to visit their website, luganbuehl.com.
Quarter, Lady Tigers trying to get a chance. They won the regional tournament in 2010, 11, 12, 13. It's been a couple of year absence trying to get back to that final, but the Lady Eagles trying to deny them that opportunity.
Can our pressure wear them down and our experience? We're so experienced out there in these types of situations. Can we wear Huntsville down and find a way to win this game in the fourth quarter? It's going to be key here for us. Got to keep scoring the ball, Lynn. Most of the time when we play Huntsville, the games are kept in the 30s. This one's already in the 30s, and we've still got a whole quarter left to play.
Shot no good.
Ashley Cox still on the bench for the Lady Tigers. She's the only girl in foul trouble for us.
Well, Doss also has 3.
Doss have 3, that's right.
And there's Harton with the steal. She couldn't get control of it quick enough to give it up or to get it down there quick enough to Bartholomew, but Lady Tigers still with the ball. She gets it into her sister. She goes up. She's walked.
And Coach Froud I think he's...
Coach Berry's going to take a timeout. 7:10 to go in the game. Derek, Harton got that steal and couldn't get possession. She had Bartholomew down there, but couldn't get possession enough to get it to her. Just a little bit late.
And it looked like we were going to have an opportunity for a fast break point, but as you said, not able to get our hands in full control of the ball. We got the possession and then turned the ball over. As far as the timeout situation, Lynn, Huntsville with 3 timeouts left. Coach Froud still has 4 timeouts left, so plenty of strategy to be done in this fourth quarter. There's a 3-point deficit. Got to get going here if you're the Lady Tigers. We've outscored them 12-4 off of turnovers, Lynn, and that's an unofficial stat. That's been what I've been able to keep up with. We're going to have some more of those if we want to win this ball game. Huntsville's played a great game, Lynn. We've shot it hot and cold from the outside.
And they've also, now they got some numbers. Pull-up shot on the way, no good. And rebound's going to go, and that's going to be a foul on Tipton. That's 4 on Tipton. So that's their first player in 4 fouls. Gosviner also has 3 fouls. But the thing that impresses me the most, they've got Campbell with 8, Watkins with 10, Tipton with 8, and Walking Stick with 8. That is balanced scoring at its finest.
Yeah, it is. They have a chance to have 4 girls in double figures by the end of this one, but Lynn, with Tipton picking up that 4th foul, if she goes out of the ball game, it changes how we can defend them, and it definitely changes how they can defend us. So that'll be key, and Lopez going right at her that time. Good strategy there for the Lady Tigers, but good defense by Tipton to not commit to her 5th foul. I wouldn't be surprised to see Huntsville possibly go back to a zone to protect her.
Wow, we got to break that time.
Tipton's missed. She and Walking Stick have missed a few inside tonight. We've been fortunate, but we got to take advantage of those misses. There goes
Lopez.
A clear out again from Coach Froud. Good coaching there to go right at Tipton, but she's doing a good job of using her feet to stay in front of Lopez.
I'm speechless on that.
Another timeout from Coach Barry for Huntsville.
I think
that
he's
was kind of a strange play down there.
Yeah, well, not only that, she got the ball and then jumped over. I think he called the timeout to get Tipton out of the game because he saw how close she was to getting that 5th foul, and he's bringing in number 10.
This is where I wouldn't be surprised. He is going to bring in 10 for Tipton.
That's Courtney Moon.
I was going to say if he does leave Tipton in the ball game, I wouldn't be surprised to see him go to his own defense, but I'm sure he's a little leery of that with how we've shot it from the outside the last couple of quarters. I'm interested to see now Ashley Cox checking back into the ball game for the Lady Tigers. I was going to say, as is Taylor Doss. So Coach Froud going to bring back those 2 girls with 3 fouls. A little less than 6 minutes to play in this one.
Well, Lady Tigers have got their hands full tonight.
Oh, Huntsville's been ready to play. We started off a little slow. It's been kind of a back-and-forth game, but it seems like every time we've gotten close to taking the lead, Huntsville's had an answer for us.
We
Still
got
a lot of time left, and Huntsville's going to definitely have to handle full-court pressure if they want to come away with a win.
And it's about to step up a notch here in the next.
You know what? Does Huntsville just run some clock here with their motion? Oh, no, not with the turnover.
Nice
not
job.
Not able to do that.
By Sarah James Stone. Now here comes.
Stone has been my player of the game so far. Taylor Harton's been really hot from the outside, but Stone.
And there's Harton.
There we go. Get in there, ball. How did that not go in, Lynn? That ball went all around that rim. Nice offensive take. You can see with Tipton out of the ball game, we can attack them in the paint a little bit more. A good look from Taylor Doss. Ball did not go in.
And now Lady Eagles get the ball. And like you said, they may try to run a little clock to get Tipton back in the game late in the game.
I would say at some point we're going to run a trap at the ball if Huntsville doesn't turn it over in the near future. Right now, the Lady Tigers just playing in-your-face, man-to-man pressure defense, trying to deny passes.
they're looking, if they don't get walking stick or a wide open shot,
yeah,
they're not
going to shoot it. Yeah, you're right.
And there's a wide open Campbell. No good. We got a break.
Campbell's not missed many shots tonight, if any, and she had a wide open look that time.
He's going to bring Tipton back right here at the 4 minutes. We approach the 4-minute mark.
Come on, girls. We need a bucket right here, Lynn. We have not scored. Nope. Neither team has scored in the fourth quarter. We're going on 4 minutes. Which team's going to break first? It might be the team that loses this ball game.
And
get in
one. There we go. Harton finally gets in there, gets inside. Walking stick. She's going to pick up her third foul. 3:59. Lady Tigers with a chance to tie this game. Back into the game comes Delaney Tipton.
Outstanding set play that time by the Lady Tigers. It was a fake handoff by Maddie Harton. Huntsville bid on it a little bit. She went all the way to the basket, through the contact to finish that. Now ties the ball game up.
It's all tied up at 36, Derek. 3:59 to go. Lady Tigers will be in the 1-and-1. She got over there a little too late. Maddie was about a half a step. She gets there a little bit earlier. She may have got to be able to get a charge.
Yeah. Lady Tigers 11 out of 13 from the free throw line. What do you think Huntsville is, Lynn?
They've had shot at about 3, haven't they?
2 for 3. Yeah. They have not been to the line very much at all tonight.
Well, Lady Tigers getting close to that 7th foul as well, so both teams are going to be shooting some. Doss doing a good job. They're going to call. That's now 4 on Doss.
And now the next foul. Lady Eagles will be shooting a 1-and-1. That's the 16th foul on the Lady Tigers. Good denial right here on the inbounds. There we go.
Lady Tigers got it. Oh, she walked. We got away with it.
Did we?
Yeah.
I was looking. Oh,
there's
nice.
Cox. She's going to get fouled. That's going to be a foul on Campbell. So Ashley Cox is going to go to line. Ashley, no points on the evening yet. There's Cox. Lady Tigers are back out in front, 37-36.
Ashley Cox, her first point of the ball game.
And her second one is there. It's 38-36, 3:29 to go in the game.
Our free throws have been a huge difference in this one, now with the 2-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Man, we may have to stand up the rest of this ball game.
I know, it's good.
One of those.
Doss, and that's going to do it.
Oh, no. I don't like that call at all.
So that's 5 on Taylor. She's going to go out with 3:13 to go.
And she fouled out Wednesday night.
And it looks like probably Bartholomew or Lopez will come into the game. Coach Frau giving the ref a little bit in his ear there. It's like it's going to be Bartholomew that's going to come in. Got to give Doss. Boy, look at him. She's getting a standing O. She's getting a standing O, and rightfully so. She's been a big part of this game this afternoon. Free throws made, first end of the 1-1. First point for Huntsville comes in the fourth quarter at the 3:13 mark. Second one on the way from Watkins, who now has 11 points, and she now has 12 points. We're tied back up at 38.
Watkins, for a sophomore, Lynn's been very cool under pressure. 12 points to lead the way for Huntsville. Lady Tigers need to respond again, get that lead again, and puts the pressure right back on Huntsville.
Been a while since we had a 3.
You putting in a call for it, Lynn?
I'm just making a comment.
Okay. You're trying to jinx the reverse jinx for us. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, we get the ball back. She tried to take off with it before she got it that time.
I'd like to see us go at Tipton if we can with 4 fouls. She can't be too aggressive on us. Oh, goodness.
Sarah Jane should have maybe just kept going at Tipton that time. We're down to 2:20 to go in the game. Stay patient.
Yeah, exactly. Wait till you get the look you want. No need to take a bad shot or rush things here.
We're down 2:05 to go here in the ball game. Lady Tigers might shoot the last shot.
I was going to say, I said the games that we've played with them usually stay in the 30s, and we're still there with 1:55 to play. Oh, nice look.
And fouled. And, she could have got the and one, would have been huge. Now Taylor Harton's going to go to the line with 1:51.
Well, that was the same play they ran for Taylor's sister Maddie earlier when she got the and one. Huntsville did not respond to that play very well, and that's the 4th foul on Gosviner.
And Harton makes it. It's 39-38. Don't be surprised if we get a defensive stop if we force them to foul at that point. Second one on the way, no good. Rebound goes to Cox. It's good.
Sarah
James Stone. Sarah James Stone makes it. I couldn't tell which one got it. Great job. Lady Tigers up 41-38. 1:46 to go. Let's stay with it. Derek, I couldn't tell from where I was who got the rebound and put it back in.
Well, you should have known, Lynn. It's been Sarah all around the ball all game long. Huntsville has not had an answer for her, not necessarily scoring-wise because that's her first bucket of the game, but rebounding-wise. She's been able to keep so many balls alive and give us so many second chance for possessions, Lynn, and that time they make Huntsville pay, got the 3-point lead. That's huge.
Derek, we sit behind the crowd and we're down. I just stood up and looked here. This is about as full as this side has been, maybe since the gym's been open, maybe.
Yeah, it might be, and now things are really going to ramp up for the Lady Eagles. The pressure's still coming. We got to be careful that we don't foul and put them at the free throw line, Lynn, because they are in the bonus.
Gosviner with the ball. Boy, a defensive stop would be huge here. Lady Tigers, 1:30, and she loses the ball out of bounds. 1:35 to go. 1:35 to go. Coach Berry's going to take a timeout. He's got one left. Let's take this timeout and get a little something to drink before we got the last $1.35. Back after this.
The sky's the limit with MyBlue checking from Arvest Bank. With MyBlue, you'll sleep better at night knowing your checking account helps safeguard you and your family against identity theft, covering all types of identity fraud events, financial or otherwise, anywhere in the world. You'll be able to deposit a check to MyBlue just by using your smartphone, and you'll have the freedom of more branches and more hours. Have higher expectations about banking? Make the switch to MyBlue checking, only from Arvest Bank.
Derek with a 1:35. We get the ball here, and we were just talking about off air that Huntsville, if they foul, we get 2 shots. We'll be in the double bonus, so that's going to help us a little bit. We just can't – what we can't do here is turn the ball over.
Yeah, exactly right, and we've got great ball handlers on the floor, and most importantly, we got great free throw shooters as well, Lynn. We're 14 out of 17 from the free throw line tonight.
That's probably the best we've shot all year.
Yeah,
and they backed off. They didn't come with pressure on the inbound.
Half-court trap, though.
And now Lady Tigers just going to – and there's a foul on Campbell. So now Harton will go to the line to shoot 2. Probably smart to foul that early. Even if we make the 2, they still got 1:23.
I think it was a little bit early. I don't know if they wanted to foul that soon because it's still just a one-possession game, but I think Coach Berry may have been under the impression we probably weren't going to turn the ball over. But, man, when you put Taylor Harton at the free throw line, most often she's going to get points when she gets there.
Another observation, they were trapping with tall girls on our short guards there so that it makes it hard to look over. Now Harton, we were from the line tonight, Derek.
16 out of 19, Lynn.
16 to 19.
Taylor Harton leads the way, leads all scorers in the ballgame with 15 points.
1:15 to go in this game. This has been a hard-fought battle all evening long.
Biggest lead of the game for us as well.
You're right. And ball knocked away, and there it is, goes to Bartholomew. We're down to a minute. It's in Harton's hands. And here comes the trap, but the Tigers with the ball. And Derek, we're going to go back to the line if we can hang on for 46.2. with the exception of 2014, we've played in the regional final every year since 2010. We're trying to make it again. That would be, I guess, 6 out of 7 years.
Yeah, and we're well on our way, Lynn, but we still got to finish this. And even if we just make 1 out of 2, it's a 2-possession game.
Wow.
Nice job by Taylor. She's hit her last 3 free throws.
Wow.
And they've been big ones.
And now Harton misses one. It's still 2-possession game with 40 seconds to go in the game.
We've got to guard the three-point line. Good job by Camry Bartholomew knocking the ball out of the way. Lynn, so far we've outscored them 11 to 2 in the fourth quarter. Saw the same thing happen when we played Berryville Saturday night for the district championship.
And what a nice steal and a foul, and we're going to go back to the line. Derek, I hate to bring this up, but I'm going to just you'll remember a couple years, it was last year we played Huntsville at home in the old gym. We had a lead late in the game.
I remember that.
And it was a very similar situation.
Yeah, it was.
And somehow or another we missed a couple free throws, and next thing you know, we went home with a loss that night. I'm hoping we can hang on for the last 29.8. Bartholomew at the line and gets it.
Go.
All of Bartholomew's 4 points have come from the line. She's usually one to hit some threes, been off a little bit tonight. Second one on the way, knocks it down. It's 46-38, an 8-point lead. They got to shoot quick, walking stick shot. It's good.
Surprised they didn't take a timeout there, Lynn, to stop the clock. That allowed 3 or 4 seconds to run off there.
And now they're going to foul Bartholomew with 13.6. Derek, she makes one of these 3 possessions and 13.6. I think I've only seen that one time. It was boys playing Farmington in 2008.
Yeah, or I was going to say Reggie Miller.
Yeah.
Circa 1995-ish.
Yeah.
I don't see any Reggie Millers out on the floor.
No.
Camry Bartholomew, 6 points now, all from the free throw line.
Prairie Grove shot incredible from the free throw line this evening.
We're now 84% from the free throw line, 21 out of 25 to finish this game off. And the pressure really had got to Huntsville being in this situation of a regional semifinal game where you could see our girls handled it just like champs.
Well, that's going to do it, Derek. And that's it. The final score, the Lady Tigers 48, the Lady Eagles 42. What a hard-fought battle tonight. Tip your hat to the Lady Eagles. What a great game they played. Lady Tigers pulled it out down the stretch.
Lynn, we outscored them 15-6 in the fourth quarter, and that was after not scoring for the first 4 minutes.
Either team. Yeah.
We scored 15 in the last 4 minutes.
Well, what a night for the Lady Tigers. I'll let you go down the score, and then we'll talk about what time we play tomorrow.
Sure thing. For the Lady Eagles, leading the way was Watkins, the sophomore, with 12 points, and Walking Stick with 10. Tipton and Campbell with 8 each, and Gosventer with 4. The Lady Eagles, Lynn, they were only 4 out of 5 at the free throw line. They only shot 5 free throws. For the Lady Tigers, Taylor Harton led all scorers with 16 points. Bartholomew with 7. Maddie Harton with 7. Sarah James Stone with 8 points. Doss with 6. Cox with 2. And Lopez with 2. The big key, 21 out of 25 from the free throw line. And points off of turnovers, Lynn. As we mentioned, I started statting that at the beginning of the game. Off of turnovers, we outscored the Lady Eagles 16-4. And in a 6-point game, man, those free throws and points off turnovers are so critical. And a great gutty effort right there by both teams. But you got to give the Lady Tigers credit for finding a way. They just know how to win late in the game.
They do, and again, for the 4th straight game, not scoring a point until after the 4-minute mark of the first.
You can't keep doing that, though, Lynn.
No, we're going to. No, not as we go into state. Well, Derek, for those that are watching, Saturday evening at 6 o'clock, the Lady Tigers will play the winner of Pottsville and Berryville for the regional championship. They have guaranteed themselves a bye. They'll either play.
Right.
They'll either play next
Thursday
at
Friday,
4.
right?
They'll either play Thursday at 4 or Friday at 7, depending on where they win.
We're hoping for Thursday.
Well, we just pulled against the Eagles there, but now we're going to pull for the Eagles in this one. They represent our conference, so we're hoping they'll pull this out. We wish them the best, and we're going to sign off the air for our East Lab that helped out. We had Sean Oakes. We'll give Alex Nacho Henry a little credit, Ben Lowe, and Dallin Howerton. Miles Eubanks, appreciate you. For Derek Dugan, I'm Lynn Gregson. Lady Tigers playing in the championship on Saturday. Have a great evening and go Tigers.